right, welcome everybody. We are just getting things set up here for our Overwatch match against the Franklin Nomads. So should be a lot of fun. Franklin always brings tough teams to the fight, and I'm sure this is going to be no different. Our heroes and Nomads have met multiple times throughout all the seasons, and we are just getting set up here, just trying to get our final couple gamers in the room. Our Heroes Gold team is made up of DC Fuse, El Guapo, Ash Plays Over, Slits097, Toonbury, and Agent Tech. We've got everybody here or online getting ready to call. And then we will get this thing going. We just need to get Slits097 on, so we're working on getting him on the call, and then we'll get going. So stick with us. Let me coordinate with the other coach here and get this thing started soon. Stick with us.
Yeah, I'm not gonna rip it. It doesn't matter at all.
Esports is a multi-billion-dollar industry. We're taking that and we're delivering it to elementary and middle school kids.
Yo, you guys are getting pretty wrecked by me. Dad, all right, push up with me.
We're bridging the gap between conventional athletics and competitive gaming. We have kids working on the same technology that the pros are training to improve their skills.
When did you lose? Why did you lose? Like the games that you lost, why did you lose?
Through a partnership with the Positive Coaching Alliance, our coaches go through a double goal certification. They learn not only how to work through the strategies of the different games they're playing, but they also work through how to impact these kids' lives in a positive way. They get to mark and highlight behaviors and attributes that will lead to long-term life skills.
You love being Battle Mercy.
Yes, battle.
No, it's not. Why don't you tell us your favorite move that Mercy does?
So what brought me to XP League is the experience of my children. I had always hoped and wanted them to be a part of a youth athletics team. So I realized they all love competitive gaming. So why not marry their passion with what I'm hoping for them to learn and achieve, and put healthy, solid values in place in something that the kids want to do and are excited about doing.
Yes, Boop
Experience points. Every game awards experience points. And what we built here is an experience. Professional level equipment, the top tier partners in esports. They're also getting the experience of sportsmanship values, of working with mentors and coaches, and of being part of a team. It's all about the experience.
I need you. Nice. Go. Group in now. Push in. We don't have to Good game.
Welcome back. We're just getting ready to get this thing kicked off. We got everything kind of set up with our friends over there at Franklin. We're going to be playing King's Row. Should be getting this kicked off here pretty soon. We're deciding on who's going to do the attack versus the defense first. So their coaches are getting that sorted. Again, it's been a bit of an off season. Been a while since we've played Overwatch. but I know we're excited to get started in this thing and see how our teams do. I think for a lot of us, it's our favorite season. I know I can't pick favorites, like picking your favorite kid, but it's definitely one, I'll say that, of my favorite seasons because of the competitive nature, because of the strategy behind it, and because it's one of our first games that we started playing here at XP League, even before it was XP League. So we're getting this thing cranked up. Coach is coordinating to see who's going to go first. It's going to be Kings Row, so that is a hybrid map, which means that you first need to attack the point. Once you secure the point, a payload's going to jump out, and then once the payload's out, then we help escort it along the path. So we'll get this thing kicking soon. We'll be right back. We'll be back soon. And we are back. Welcome to Kings Row, and welcome to the start of our winter Overwatch season with our Heroes Gold taking on the Nomads from Franklin. If you missed earlier, our Horde had a good match against the Wolves, I think it was, from Falls Church. They had a pretty dominant performance, but the Wolves also had a couple bots in there, so it's really hard to get a good feel for how competitive that match may have been if they had been kind of full strength and full powered. So this is Kings Row. This is probably one of the favorite maps of a lot of teams. You'll see this a lot picked in competitive play because it is fun to play. You can see here's the point. So basically the opposing team, whoever is attacking first, will be coming out of that area there. The teams in red, which will actually be the Horde, and the Nomads will be defending from this position here. So the Horde will be in red. They'll be coming from that direction. It looks like PC7, Agent Tech's going to be running Zarya. Reinhardt's going to be run by PC3, El Guapo, Baboom. Declan is going to be playing Soldier 76. May, PC4 is going to be played by Ash, or PC4. I believe that's Agent Tech. Slip 097 is playing Ana, and DC Fuse is playing Baptiste. All right, so the Nomad have their defenses out here. Here comes the Horde pushing in. I'm sorry, the Heroes pushing in behind the shield of PC3 is El Guapo. Got a Reinhardt on Rhine battle here. Horde's going to kind of draw back here. This is a tough choke to get through. Junkrat Glassman does manage to take out Agent Tech's May. So we're going to be holding this corner right here. Rhine on Rhine battle. So PC3, El Guapo is going to be taken out by the Rhine from the opposing team. Good sleep by Ana, played by Slip097. See if the Horde can take advantage of that. Unfortunately, they can't take advantage of the sleep. They're regrouping, and then now we're starting to push again. May gets taken out. We got a little bit forward of that Reinhardt shield there. A little bit too aggressive going up against that front line. Rhine on Rhine battle here. See if we get through here. Junkrat Tire's coming in. That Junkrat Tire takes out both support of the Heroes, so they're going to have to fall back here and recoup. That Junkrat Tire can be devastating. We saw there, particularly when it gets in the back line. All right, so the Horde's going to regroup here and push in. Still plenty of time on the clock. 2 minutes 41 seconds left on the clock. Reinhardt coming forward with the shield here. He got a nice May wall, so let's see if we can use that. Zarya's pushing forward there. They're being grounded. The hammer strike there. Earth Shatter does some damage, and then combination. Echo gets elimination. Reinhardt gets an elimination, and the Heroes are going to have to retreat. Again, this is scrimmage. This is week 0. A tough opponent coming right out the gate. Probably one of the best teams, one of the best programs in the country, in Franklin and the Nomads. So it's a good test for our Heroes team. Got a couple new players, a couple players shifted from other teams. But largely, most of the kids have played together in some form for over a year now. So fun to see. Good hammer strike there. See if we can take out this Reinhardt. There is some good Reinhardt action there, and does manage to take him out. Echo gets a couple eliminations on our support line, but we did get back behind them on the point. However, they're going to come and clean that up. So that was looking really promising with that hammer strike, but unfortunately with the support characters being taken out by Echo, they had to fall back and re-engage the fight. So Reinhardt dropping back here, looking for some heals from his healers. Here comes the Diva Bomb. We should be able to Reinhardt shield that, which you do. Here comes another Junkrat Tire trying to get to the back line, and again it gets to the back line, gets that Ana, and gets Soldier 76 there. So going to have to wait till we recoup. So Horde's going to have, or the Hero's going to have to really get together here and make a concerted push. Looks like there's a little bit of a comp change, bringing in the Roadhog this time. See if that makes a difference here. Reinhardt gets taken out there. That's going to be devastating to the push. They're going to have to recoup and reseed here. So this Nomads team is pushing hard, being really aggressive. See if we can make them pay. This is time for one more good push here. So a hammer strike, unfortunately, a little bit premature of a hammer strike there. Convalescence gets unleashed. May releases her ice ultimate. So a couple eliminations on the support characters for the Nomads. So the push needs to happen now. They need to get to the point here, and they're just not moving towards the point quick enough. They had the opportunity there. Here comes another Junkrat Tire. That's going to be devastating, and that's going to do it. The Heroes aren't going to be able to get there in time to mount any kind of counterattack. And the Nomads blanked the Heroes on this first round of play. So really nice defense by this Nomads team. Again, now most of these players are still trying to figure out how to work together to make this work. So a lot of learning taking place, I'm sure. So a little bit of premature ultimates unleashed by the Heroes, and I'm sure we'll be able to tighten that up plenty before the season starts. All right, so we will flip sides. Now the Heroes will come and set up the defense around the point here, and the Nomads will be trying to attack the point.
Ready for battle.
Again, the Nomads are in blue. The Heroes are in red. Our Heroes should be coming out here pretty soon to set up on defense. So it looks like they're running Agent Tech. Again, I don't think they're sitting in the right seats this time, but we'll get them set up. PC7, I believe that's El Guapo. PC3, or maybe we do have maybe we do have El Guapo playing Sigma. We got, but either way, we got a Reinhardt, a Sigma, Soldier 76, a Genji. Slips 097's playing Baptiste, and DC Fuse is playing Ana. So a little bit strange comp, but we'll see how this plays out. So Nomads with an aggressive push here. Good Reinhardt pin here. See if they're able to eliminate this Reinhardt, which they do. Nice job there. So trading eliminations on both sides here. You need to take care of that Echo, though. That Echo is wreaking havoc from above. The Heroes do not have an answer for that Echo. That comp, I don't think, is very well suited to counteract an Echo, and it's going to get rolled over. They're going to earn 1 tick on that clock, and that's going to do it. They do get the Genji back in time, but it's a 6v1. That's not going to last very long, and this round's going to end pretty quickly. So the Nomads will get the first points of the match. All right, so here's the play of the game. This is the Reinhardt of the Nomads. All right, we'll get set up for this next match here in just a minute. Just stick with us. We'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm not gonna rip it. It doesn't matter at all.
Esports is a multi-billion-dollar industry. We're taking that and we're delivering it to elementary and middle school kids.
Yo, you guys are getting pretty wrecked by me. Dad, all right, push up with me, push up with me.
We're bridging the gap between conventional athletics and competitive gaming. We have kids working on the same technology that the pros are training to improve their skills.
When did you lose? When did you lose? Why did you lose? Like the games that you lost, why did you lose?
Through a partnership with the Positive Coaching Alliance, our coaches go through a double goal certification. They learn not only how to work through the strategies of the different games they're playing, but they also work through how to impact these kids' lives in a positive way. They get to mark and highlight behaviors and attributes that will lead to long-term life skills.
You love being Battle Mercy.
Yes, Battle Mercy.
No, it's not. Why don't you tell us your favorite move that Mercy does?
So what brought me to XP League is the experience of my children. I had always hoped and wanted them to be a part of a youth athletics team. So I realized they all love competitive gaming. So why not marry their passion with what I'm hoping for them to learn and achieve, and put healthy, solid values in place in something that the kids want to do and are excited about doing.
Yes, Boot Steve!
Experience points. Every game awards experience points. And what we built here is an experience. Professional level equipment, the top tier partners in esports. They're also getting the experience of sportsmanship values, of working with mentors and coaches, and of being part of the team. It's all about the experience.
I need you. Oh, nice. Go, group in, now, push in. We don't.
All right, welcome back. Welcome to Dorado. All right, so this is Dorado. This is an escort map. So unlike the hybrid map where you had to attack the point first, in escort maps you need to, you basically have the payload sitting right outside your front doorstep or your spawn point, and you push the payload along 3 points trying to get it to the end, with the opposing team trying to deny you pushing the payload and earning those 3 points. Each time you get to a point, you get additional time on your clock to try to push that payload even further. If you're just tuning in, the Nomads had a pretty good showing on the first match, denying the Horde from getting any points, and then in turn pushing to the first point pretty quickly to earn the first points of the match. So from the Horde, it looks like we've got a Diva, a Winston, Baboom is running a Soldier 76, PC4, who is not sitting in the right seat. We'll get this figured out before the season starts. Somebody's playing Genji, somebody's Slith097 is playing Lucio, and DC Fuse is playing Ana. Alright, so again, a little bit of a different comp than I would have expected, but we'll see how it plays out. So the Horde is on pushing the payload, so the Nomads are defending. You can see the Diva pushing forward, matrixing. That limits what you can do upon the opposing enemy. Echo again with an elimination on the Winston. We really need to find an answer for that Echo. There she gets, follows up with another elimination on the Genji, and the Horde have to move back to spawn. This is a really good choke point here, either right here or up at the top of the hill. So a lot of teams will allow the other opposing team to push to this point and use the payload as a kind of defensive position. So here comes the Heroes back out. See the Winston running up, trying to dive in there and drive their, try to dive into their back line. But again, that Echo is targeting that Winston. They need to find an answer for that Echo. They've yet to find the answer. 1, 2, 3, 4 eliminations, and the Heroes goes back to spawn to get set up again. Heroes doing the choke, nice sleep on the Diva there. But again, unable to take advantage of it. So Heroes resetting here. Getting ready for the next push. Here they come. Lucio running back to the backside along with the Genji, trying to get behind to that back line. Winston comes in. Here comes the Junkrat tire coming through. Probably targeting the back line again. It does get the Lucio, but not too much damage. But they follow up. Echo elimination on that Winston again. Again, that's something we have to account for, which I don't think our comp is well suited for at this point. So nice sleep on the Echo, but unfortunately that's not going to move unless you got the rest of the team ready to push. So team's going to retreat back and fall back one more time. All right, minute 50 seconds. Still plenty of time on the clock. Diva's coming out. Shooting at each other, getting ready for the push. Winston's going to dive in again. Let's see if he can have any luck. Diva Bomb's going to go off behind the line, but they got that Reinhardt shielded. They set off their Diva Bomb, but we had the Monkey Globe there set up for that defense. So Moira unleashes her ultimate. It's ultimately going to take out the Genji. And have to retreat and reset there. All right, so here comes the next push.
I've got you in my sights.
So Soldier 76 had his ultimate. Did look like he took out the Junkrat, so I don't know if we'll be able to converge on that. Genji coming in. Reinhardt hammer straight. 41 seconds left. They really need to make it count here. Looks like they're doing a pretty decent job driving them back, taking out the Moira. Nice, a couple eliminations there by Soldier 76, taking out the D-Meching. and ultimately taking out the Diva. So they have the numbers advantage here. Soldier 76 going to take out both the Reinhardt and the Lucio, played by Bamoom, and they can move the payload. So that's exactly what they needed. But this is going to drive them into overtime. They cannot surrender the payload. It looks like there is at least one ultimate. They do have the beat that they can drop. And here comes the Junkrat tire. See if they can escape that. Ooh, 1-2 eliminations. That's going to be devastating for the Heroes. They're going to can't let go of that payload. They got to stay tight. They got Zenyatta there trying to hold that payload, but I don't know how long he's going to hold, if he's going to be able to hold long enough for the team to get back. Hammer Strike's going to take care of him, and overtime's going to expire before anybody gets back. So they didn't get to any points, but they did push it for a little distance. They pushed it through the 2 chokes there. So we'll see if that's enough, if they're able to hold this Nomads team back from pushing the payload any further. So you're going to see that the payload will disappear here. You'll see a little gold box on the ground. That's how far that the Nomads will have to push it to get the victory on this map. And then we'll see which teams each one of the gamers choose. So there's the gold box. That's how far they have to push it. So our defenders will come out here first. Looks like we'll be running a Roadhog, a Reinhardt, a Junkrat, a Pharah, a Ana, and a Mercy. So really swapping up the comp, but maybe they can counteract the Echo, which is what they're probably trying to do with that new comp. So here comes the Pharah in here. All right, so this if this was an official match and the Nomads were able to push past that gold blocks, that would do it. That would be their 2 points, best 2 out of 3. But we'll see, depending on how much time's left, if we'll be able to fit in another round after this or not. All right, so typically it looks like we're playing kind of high ground, low ground, a little bit of a strange setup, but hopefully we'll be able to make it work and hold this choke right here. Looks like everybody's kind of retreating to this choke, but they are pushing really aggressively, really splintering our defense there. They did have a res to bring the Reinhardt back into the fight. Maybe that's the missing mix, but they did send a couple, again, that Echo. We really need to find an answer to that Echo, because sending 2 of our main elements back to the spawn and moving quickly. But we did have a couple nice picks there by the Pharah and the Roadhog. So that should allow us to stop the payload if we work our way back to the payload. They're pushing it with the Moira. Nobody's taking notice of it. They do finally take her out, or she jumps off, I should say. So we need to push back to the payload. Make sure we hold that tight, because we got to hold it for the next 2 minutes and 49 seconds. So lots of fighting taking place out in front of this payload, out forward of the choke. Reinhardt does get taken out by the Diva, though. Devastating loss there. That is the main tank, the main shield. Riding this payload backwards. Here comes the majority of the Nomads pushing forward. Reinhardt takes out the Lucio, clearing the way. Moira, McCree get a couple eliminations against the Horde, and that's probably going to push them far enough to get the 2nd point. So good push by the Nomads there. The Horde originally held them pretty good there. Their original defenses got overloaded. They fell back. They ended up holding before they got to the point, but the team reassembled for the Nomads, came in tight, did a really good job. So here's you see the Junkrat played by Glassman. Takes out DC Fuse within the spawn area. So we'll go ahead and credit them with their 2nd points of the match. And we'll see if they want to play one more. It looks like we probably have enough time. But we'll see if everybody's game for it. So we'll be right back after a short break.
Game over.
right, so that looks like it's going to do it. Looks like they're dropping off, and we probably got some stuff we got to work on anyway. So good first round. We got some tape, some stuff to work on. We'll be setting up for our silver match right after this. So we've got our silver Hydra that's going to be taking on the Franklin somebodies. I don't know who it is just yet, but another Franklin team here pretty soon. So it should be another great match. Been a long day of esports action. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week when the games start counting. So thanks, and we'll see you next time.